What's going on, you guys? Like what you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Jupiter's Legacy. It's a Netflix series. It's also based off of Image Comics, which I've seen another Image Comics property this year with Invincible. Love that. Have reviews for that up on my channel if you guys want to check that out. But this is Jupiter's Legacy, and it's a live action when Invincible was animated. So I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis. Also, this will be a non-spoiler review. I actually shot a spoiler review, but it was very, very choppy, and I just didn't like the execution of how I did it. So technically, this isn't a one-take review. This is like, nope, this is still a one-take review because this is a non-spoiler review. The other one was a spoiler review, so yeah, it still worked out. But anyway, the first generation of superheroes has kept the world safe for nearly a century. Now the children must live up to the legacy in an epic drama that spans decades and navigates the dynamics of family, power, and loyalty. I have to say, I watched this last week, and I didn't finish the first episode. I got busy. I had to do some other stuff. And then I came back yesterday and finished the episode, and the first episode actually hooked me. Okay, there's some stuff that happened at the end of the first episode. I'm like, okay, this is actually interesting. I'm intrigued. And then I got more invested into like the story and what was going on, because it's not really just like a superhero drama to where there's like a whole bunch of like fighting and there's like a bunch of action going on. This is not that type of stuff. It's more like character driven, but at the same time, I'm saying it's character driven. It's more or less about ideals, about like a certain code. The code of like superheroes. Typically, most superheroes don't break. It's like we never kill. We have to be better than the villains, because we kill, we the same as them. That's pretty much like the baseline of this, because something big happens at the beginning of the first episode where you have to like, that whole thought process comes into question, because the villains, I guess like the biggest thing is like, does that still work in this generation? Because like there's villains are more focused on, hey, we're not just trying to take out the hero, like, we're trying to kill y'all, okay? So it's like, yo, if y'all not killing us, we can kill y'all and nothing's gonna happen. Probably just go to jail, do some time. That's a part of it. Another part of it, like you have it, most of this takes place in a flashback. Well, half of this takes place in a flashback where we see how they get their powers. I think that's probably like the best part of the show. And in a way, well, I think that's probably the most well executed part of the show, because that flows. The stuff in the flashback just flows because like you understand the time and everything. Like the main storyline is like following so many different people, and certain characters don't get a lot to do. Certain characters are here and they're gone. You have probably like the main superhero Utopia, played by Josh Duhamel, who did a great job in this. His daughter, who doesn't want to be a part of like the superhero life. She felt neglected by her father, so she's out partying, getting sponsorship, doing drugs, stuff like that. Like she's separated from the superhero life and her family. So you have that part. You have the other superheroes who had kids, and their kids have powers, but you never really go into detail about those kids. And from this synopsis, it makes you think that they're going to be more focused on the kids. I personally would have preferred, like, hey, you split. If we're going to see how these people got their powers, like split the time up. You know what I'm saying? And give me something with the kid. I don't feel like you get enough with them. I don't feel like any of the kid characters are just truly fleshed out a lot. Maybe except for that daughter. He has a son who's like going through some stuff. But I never felt like we get enough time with them to actually like truly care about them. And like a lot of certain events happen with those characters. I feel like it's choppy in places. But I'm still like immersed in the world and what's happening, because you don't necessarily know. And another flaw I think it has, if I'm keep being honest, is that you watching the flashbacks, and the flashbacks are leading to something. But since you're watching the flashbacks, you know nothing actually happens with them. So everything you just looking in the flashbacks is basically for like character moments, dialogue between people, but like you never really feel like their lives are in danger because of that, which is obviously what you're gonna get with a flashback. But since it's such a big part of the show, you kind of wonder like, what was the purpose? But it does come around towards the end. There were certain characters I feel like were good that are gone. That's all I'm saying. There are characters that, well, it's easy to say, characters died in this. And some of the ones that died, I'm just like, wow, that character wasn't here long, but it was much more entertaining than a lot of stuff that I've seen. So I feel like there were shining moments for certain characters. It's just those characters, it's not gonna pay off because they're not around. This doesn't seem like a show that's bringing people back. There's like not controversy. There's problems within the group, within the hero society, because they question a lot of what's happening. And so that's probably like the biggest thing. And then you have, once again, you have the family drama. You have, hey, because the code is don't kill and we don't govern. They don't want to, the reason they don't govern because they don't want to be people like, hey, we need to rule the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they're not trying to take away anybody's free will. So while I do enjoy it, I enjoy it a bit. And I want to see more from season 2. I'm personally not going to get my hopes up though. And I don't know if this simply follows through the comments directly because I've got excited. I've gotten excited about a show like this before. This one isn't as good as the show I'm talking about, referring to is Deadly Class. I got super invested in that show, and that show got canceled. So, and I still haven't picked up the comic and read it yet. That's on me though. But what I will say, this is good. It's currently at like a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. I haven't heard a lot of traction about it. And me personally, I predicted like, oh, this is going to be the one, but still don't know that yet. It leaves so much to be, I still need some stuff to be explained. And the last 10 minutes of this is really good. Which really like kind of makes the season for me. But that's one thing about me. I love characters, like good, well-written characters, and I like a well-executed ending. I do like the ending very much. It's just, I know Netflix, they canceled a few of other shows out there, and if this doesn't pick up some traction, I'm afraid it might happen there too. Only thing that might be giving it like a pass is that it's a superhero show, and superhero shows are hot right now. So I'm thinking a lot of companies are just like looking like, hey, with a superhero show, we'll get past whatever problems they have. So, but I am recommending that you watch it. If you, I would say that if you don't like the first 2 episodes, maybe it might not be for you. I got really into it after that first episode. What happens at the end of the first episode. And then I pretty much was along for the ride at that point. But I think if you like those 2, if you like how the direction is going by the end of episode 2, I think you'll really enjoy the rest. And like I said, the ending does pay off quite a bit. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about Jupiter's Legacy down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the vid. Hope you guys staying safe. I'll catch up with you guys later.